Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, I guess. Normally when I do makeup videos I don't really explain everything as I'm actually doing it, like physically. I do like a voiceover sometimes, or sometimes I just speed up the video, keep it pushing. So today trying something different, okay? So I want to try to like teach you guys my little tips and tricks and talk a little bit about each product that I'm using, hopefully like explaining how I like it, my experience with it. And don't mind my hair, you guys, I'm gonna fix it in a minute, so I just threw on this little headband, honey, okay? But usually I don't do that because I feel like the video will be so long, so I'm gonna try to like hurry up and get through it. So first step that I think everyone does is moisturize. I love to use my CeraVe daily moisturizing lotion. This is the only moisturizer I use during the day because it's super lightweight, and I hate a heavy moisturizer underneath my makeup. Oof, my face was so dry. I'm a whole nother shade, like that really just brightened up my whole face. But people always ask me, do I have dry skin or oily skin? And I would say I have regular to combination skin. The second thing that I like to do, if I actually remember, is to put on some type of lip gloss or something to moisturize my lips while I'm doing my makeup, because that's really going to help you out at the end when you're putting on whatever lip gloss or lipstick you're wearing for the day, so your lips don't be mad dry. This is like one of my favorite go-to lip glosses. This is the Buxom what's the name of this type of lip gloss? Full on lip cream, and this is in the shade Hot Toddy. This is the only shade I like to buy it in, and I always repurchase this item because I always run out. With this product, you're going to feel a tingling sensation. Some people feel like it's like a tingling, some people say it burns. It doesn't burn to me, it's just a tingling sensation. It feels really good to me, and it's just gonna make your lips look super juicy, honey, okay? And that's what we need. So yeah, you guys, next I'm going to do something that I never show you guys because I don't like doing my eyebrows on my channel because it just takes up so much time, and I only have one battery for my camera. So it's not that I freaking mind, I just don't be wanting to take mad long because you guys have been asking me for an eyebrow tutorial, but I just haven't done one yet. So this can be like a mini one, I guess. I'm just going to take my spoolie, you know, you can use whatever. It's different little spoolies, or you can get one like this, or one that goes on the end of like the Anastasia brow wiz, which I freaking love that product, but I just found myself repurchasing it too freaking often. Like for $21, I think that's how much it is. I feel like it should last longer, so I haven't purchased it in a minute, but that still is probably like my favorite brow product. But for today, I want this to be like a back to school makeup look, like a simple little makeup look. Even if you in high school, you know high schoolers nowadays be doing a little makeup and stuff, so shoot, even high schoolers can do this. But you know, I'm college age, so that's really what this is going towards. But yeah, so it's going to be affordable-ish. Hopefully everything I use is pretty affordable, I think, and it's going to be like a little college look, so pretty simple but still like mad cute. And I'm trying to get more into makeup videos, so here we are. I'm gonna take this little angled brush, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. lock on liner and brow cream in the shade Espresso, and this is how I do my brows. I'm not really going to go into depth because I'm trying to like just hurry up and get through this process. And yeah, I haven't got my eyebrows waxed and so long, but they still look decent because I be plucking on myself, so just to like keep them in shape so they don't look too terrible, because whenever I don't wear makeup I still want to be able to have my brows look decent. I'm going to take this other angled brush. Just looks like that. It's very used because I do my eyebrows like every day. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer for my brows. People always ask me what concealer I use. Honestly, I just use whatever I feel like it. And since I've gotten darker this summer, I can only use this out of all my other products pretty much, because everything else done got a little too light for me, baby, right now. So like I said, all of my other shades are a little too light for me right now, so I'm going to be using this one. So just start at the bottom of your brow and just start doing like little small strokes into a line. And then when you get to the arch, you're just going to start arching. So really, you're just following the natural line of your eyebrow. This is so much easier when you have freshly plucked your eyebrows, or at least wax them or something. But if you got a whole bunch of hair that's not supposed to be there, it's going to be a lot harder. So that's really it when it comes to the concealer on the bottom. And I don't know really why I do this step. I guess to help blend it, because I hate when people's eyebrows have the halo look. So what I like to do is like pull the concealer down and like go like this and just start blending it out, because if you just leave that straight across line, yeah, your eyebrows look real touched up and real perfect, but you're going to be left looking crazy because you didn't blend it out. And I can't stand that. I'm just gonna take the same exact brush with the same exact brush with the same exact product and go on the top of my brow, and you're just basically cleaning it up. Some people don't do this step, but I need to because I'm just hairy and I need my eyebrows to be perfect. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to prime. Priming is a very important step, honestly it is, but to me it doesn't matter what primer you use. And this is the Maybelline Master Prime. It says blur smooth, and yeah, visually blurs tone imperfections, da 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 da. If you didn't know, primer is just like a it's like a filter or like a barrier between your skin and your makeup. You don't really want to put makeup directly on your face because it's not good for your skin, and this is just like setting a really good base for your makeup to smoothly go on to your skin. All right, so now I'm primed and I look a little ashy. Who cares, because it doesn't affect your makeup. You can put the flash on, you're still gonna look amazing, so don't let that scare you. So the foundation I've been using recently is because I got darker, so I have to use foundations that actually match the rest of my body. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Espresso, and I love this foundation so freaking much. As you guys can imagine, there you go. As you guys can imagine, since this is from Wet n Wild, it's super duper ooper dirt cheap. I think it was like $5-6. It's like real close to the Maybelline one, and I love this foundation. Mind you, it starts off looking a little orange, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it scares me a little, or when I first started using it, it scared me a little because it looks super orange. But I don't know if it oxidizes or if it just, you know, blends out, but it looks crazy. But it's gonna look super bomb when I'm done with everything. And I'm somebody who uses a lot of foundation. I don't know, it's just a habit. I feel like I just hate the way dry face foundation looks. Like I hate when people barely put on foundation and their face be that dry. But the thing about using a lot of foundation, you gotta make sure you blend it out really well, otherwise you're gonna look like you got on a mask. So I'm gonna take this brush. This is from the brand J Manuel, if you guys heard of him, from America's Next Top Model. He has a makeup line, so this is a brush that I use for my foundation, and it needs to be washed, but this is what we're doing. And I used to always use a sponge or, you know, beauty blender, whatever, to apply my foundation. But then I realized like it just soaked up so much product, so I just stopped doing that because I was wasting a lot of product. So now I just use this brush. You have to remember to bring it down your chin and a little bit to your neck. You don't really got to go that into your neck, but just a little. All right, okay, so that's all that I'm doing with that brush. But now I want to take another brush and I'm gonna still go back and just blend everything out, because that is like the key when it comes to blending out your foundation. If it, you know, isn't 100% looking right. See how like I'm going like this and then in circles? Like that's really gonna help everything blend into your skin, I swear. Like, so because I remember I was doing my makeup in front of my boyfriend one day. He seen me with this foundation on, honey, he got scared, but in the end it looked amazing. And this foundation must be matte. I don't know if it says it on there, but it definitely dries down super matte and super like on your face. Like it's not going nowhere. For such a cheap foundation, I really like this foundation, and it just looks so freaking good like in real life. People always ask me what foundation I have on when I wear this foundation. So yeah, it's looking a little bit better, still looking like a little oompa loompa in a way. We're gonna nip all that in the bud. So I'm gonna take the same concealer I was using earlier, which is Fawn, Gonna conceal underneath my eyes. I need to get a new one because, like I said, I've been using this one so much because my other ones are too light now. So since I'm supposed to be explaining things to you guys, the reason why you highlight is to, you know, cover up any under eye bags and just to brighten your under eye area, because a lot of people just like the way that looks. Me personally, my under eyes aren't really dark, but I just like the way a brightened under eye looks. And, you know, I heard that if you have a wide face, you shouldn't carry out your concealer all the way out to the sides of your face because it's gonna make your face look even wider. And if you have a narrow face, then you should carry out because it's gonna make your face look wider. But personally, I know I got a wide face, a fat face, like, but I still carry it all the way out because I just like the way that it's gonna make my cheekbones look at the end. So that's what I do. You know, do what you want, but here we are, you know, I'm explaining my stuff, so that's why I'm telling you guys what I do. So the places that I like to highlight is under my eyes, down my nose. I just do a straight line, or as straight as I can get it, down my nose. Then I go up in this area like that, a little upside down triangle, and then I do my Cupid's bow. The next thing that you guys are going to see me use is my Stila shape and shade custom color contour duo. Looks like this. Don't mind the little brown spot. My boyfriend did that because I was trying to see if he knew how to do my makeup, and he didn't. Okay, that's the answer, is a no. So I'm gonna take this brush. This is the brush that I always use, and I dip it in the darker shade and I do my contour on my sides and my cheeks. But today I don't really need to dip back in it because it still has product on it. I don't know if that y'all think that's nasty, but hey, it's already product on it, so I'm not going to add any more, and just use the leftover product for my cheekbones. Go like that. So that's it for that. But I will be using a small brush like this. I think this is a concealer brush, and I'm going to use it to contour my nose. Some people, you know, blend out everything and then they contour their nose, but I like to do it all together for some reason. Just go straight down the sides of your nose, on the sides where you had your concealer. And this is just going to give the illusion that your nose is way more defined and has more of a bridge than it really does, because my nose does not really have a bridge. And I'm going to add some more concealer under my lip. Y'all better remind me to blend it out because I always forget. Like, when you put concealer under your lip that's darker, it's going to make your lips look bigger. So I like to do that little trick. Sometimes I be forgetting to blend it out. So I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge and I'm going to blend everything out. So this is when I first start using the sponge. I don't use it for anything else until I get to this step. Mind you guys, as you can see, foundation is starting to blend into my skin more and more. So, you know, we're coming together. Make sure that your sponge was freshly clean. I only use clean sponges now. So get you a few so that you can easily just switch them out and clean them as you go. But yeah, make sure that it's a little damp, but you wrung out all the water. So just blending everything out. Make sure that you aren't afraid to get it right on your waterline because it needs to be blended out everywhere. So I go up to the sides of my nose like this with the sponge, and I meet my contour right there, but I don't blend it out. I just stop and I blend mine all the way out to my hairline like that. So that's how that's looking. It's very blended out. The next thing that I'm going to do is my forehead, because you don't want that to get too hard to blend, because then it's just going to be a big light spot on your forehead. It's going to look crazy. And I have a big forehead, but I don't mind it, so that's why I still conceal, or not conceal, but I still highlight my forehead. Some people contour their foreheads. I don't care for that because the foundation is still a little bit darker around the perimeter, so I don't, you know, sometimes I do it, but it's not really a necessity to me, basically. Now we're going to work on the nose. So I'm just taking this brush and I'm just going to first go straight down and kind of blend out that portion of everything. And I'm just blending now the sides of the contour line. But I can already see I'm going to have to go back and, you know, finesse it. So now I'm just going to grab my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer and I'm just going to go down my nose. And then like on the sides too. go. I'm just basically kind of like cleaning up the contour. So now we're gonna go. Okay, so I actually think I'm pretty good with the nose situation for now. So now I'm gonna move on to my cheek contour. And I'm just going to take this angled brush. I think this is a this is BH Cosmetics brush, and it's just an angled brush. I'm just gonna gently, you know, blend that out in circular motions. Don't want to bring it down too far to your mouth, but just try to like leave it in this area up here. Mind you, with this whole contour thing, you can always go back and correct anything that you might mess up while just using either foundation or another concealer, so don't sweat it. Now I'm gonna go back with my sponge and just clean that up and just make sure everything is nice and blended basically. So now everything is blended out pretty flawlessly, and as you guys can see, my skin, everything is matching now. Like it's just, you know, it's just beautiful. Like, you know, you was scared at the beginning. You was like, sis, your makeup orange, sis, that ain't cute. But I promise y'all, like, I ain't even like a cocky person, but my makeup skills are just getting better with time, honestly. And definitely didn't get like this overnight. Definitely did not start this way, but it's definitely gotten a lot better, especially when it comes to flash photography and taking pictures and stuff. I know how to make sure my makeup is blended. Like, can't tell me nothing. It's rare that I have an issue with the flash. So now I'm gonna take my Sacha Buttercup. This is the first thing that's a little pricey. It's definitely not pricey, but I think it's probably about $20, but you got to get it online. But I love this powder because it's super yellow, which is really nice compared to my skin complexion. So this is what I like to use. And make sure you don't have no under eye creases before you do this step, because you're going to be setting a bunch of creases and that's not cute. And I'm talking too long, so I need to hurry up. So that's what you do. Go underneath your eye. I try to get like in the corners of my nose, because I can definitely get oily. I always get my eyelids always get oily. So now we looking real ghostly. So to set my nose contour, I'm using everybody's favorite. This is the Black Radiance True Complex Contour Palette. I love this palette so much. As you guys can see, I use the mess out of that middle, shade, and I also use the contour shade a lot. The Sculpt shade that was in the middle is really close to my skin tone, so I used to use it as like a face powder. And I don't really use their highlight too much, but it's alright. So now I'm just going to set my contour. So yes, I bring my contour up into like my brow bone, because that's like how your nose naturally is formed. So now I'm just going to take my time and bring it down the sides of my nose. Alright, I'm gonna drag this in some more. And since this is like an easy college look, I'm not gonna do no real eyeshadow. So that was my nose contour. I bring out my nose contour shade usually into my eye. The other thing I usually use to contour with is this Covergirl Queen Collection powder, and this is close to my skin tone, but I like to use it on my contour too, just to like make it look more natural, I guess you could say. So I'm also going to put this on my eyelids. I think everything I've been listing has been drugstore, so this is really good for college students or high school students that really do not want to spend money like that on makeup, because it's really not necessary, like, honestly. Next thing that I like to do, you have to set your face even if it wasn't no concealer right there. So now I'm going to take the same Covergirl thing that I just used for my nose and a little bit of my in my eyes, and I'm just going to set my whole face with it, because it's like a really nice pretty brown and orangey color. You guys can see, like, it's like, this is a really pretty color, and I dropped it, that's why I got that hole in it. But this is such a pretty color, and it's really close to my skin. That's why I love this foundation as well. My skin tone has a natural like red orange undertone, which I love. So Okay, so now that I have pretty much set the rest of my face, which like I said is mandatory because you do not want your whole face to get greasy or just, you know, anything creased up, maybe, you know, whatever. It's just essential to set your face, whatever. So now I'm going to take the Black Radiance palette again that I just used to contour my nose, and I'm going to contour my cheekbones with this same shade. I love it. Then I might dabble on my forehead a little bit, y'all. You know, I told you I don't like to contour, so I just use like powder instead of cream on my forehead, my 5 heads. So I do my jawline. I'm really messy with this part because it don't really matter. Okay. So now I'm going to take away all this powder. I didn't set my highlight on my nose, so I'm just gonna go straight down my nose like that. And I'm just gonna leave that for a little while. I kind of forgot about it, so that's that. And then I'm gonna set underneath my lip where I just did the little contour. So I'm just gonna take the same brush that already has some product on it, and I'm just going to shade that in. It is looking bomb, okay? And I still gotta go ahead and do my blush. Everyone does not like blush. I didn't always like blush, but I just recently kind of just got into it because it just be looking so freaking good on brown skin. I don't know, ladies, I don't know why we thought we shouldn't wear blush, but this blush is everything. This is the blush by Bare Minerals, and it's But Coffee First. That's the name of the shade. So when you do it, don't do it overboard, because sometimes I go a little overboard, but I just love it. Like, so do your little smile, little smirk, get them cheekbones popping so that you can see where it's supposed to go. And I like to kind of like mix mine into my contour in a way, so I kind of like drag it up. You don't have to, personal preference. I like to do it. Oof. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I go overboard because depending on what lighting you're in, it might look like a lot. Mind you guys, yes, I just put it on my forehead. I like to do that because, like I said, I put it everywhere because my skin is just naturally reddish, orangish. Like, it's just full of different colors. Like, I want to look vibrant. I don't like to look dead and ghostly. Like, I want to look like it's blood pumping through my veins, okay? So I put it up here, put it over here. I put it everywhere. It's not a lot on the brush, so you're not going to see it that much, but it does make a difference, and I just love that. So here we are, we're popping out. Like, this is just coming together, and I promise you guys, like, it probably seems like I'm doing a whole lot and it's taking a minute because I'm doing it on YouTube and I'm talking you guys through everything, but in real life you can do this in literally like 20 minutes tops. It depends on how tedious you are with certain stuff, but it ain't nothing to do with. Like, it's so cute for college. You're gonna look fresh and cute and glowy and just bomb. So now I'm going to take my favorite highlighter. This is my Maybelline Masterchrome. I got like 10 other highlighters and I don't use them. I just use this, and I've been using this for mad long, and there's still a whole lot in the freaking thing, like, sis. And this was mad cheap, so I suggest you guys hop on that. Popping. Highlights popping. I put it on my forehead a tiny bit. I mainly do this in the summertime, but who knows, I might carry it out into the winter, who knows. My chin, because I just like to look glowy. And for my nose, I kind of just like dust it, like simply, like gently, like a little bit like that. And then for the actual bridge of my nose, I'm going to take a small brush and I'm just going to go straight down it like that, because you don't want it to be everywhere on your nose, because that's going to defeat the purpose. So just like that. Oof, who are you? Sometimes I do a tiny bit on the cupid's bow. I don't go overboard though. Sometimes I do my underbrow, what's it called, brow bone. I said underbrow. And yeah, use whatever mascara, it doesn't matter because you about to put on lashes, okay? The Kiss lashes, and they're in the style, what's the style, Teddy. So So these are the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Up collection. Got these from Ulta. While I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm just gonna make sure my face is good and make sure everything is nice and blended. That's good. Make sure that your contour, your blush, everything, highlight, all blends into one another. Face is looking pretty good. Guess I can go ahead and do my lip while I'm waiting. So I'm gonna wipe off this lip gloss. The lip combo I've been doing recently is just a regular random brown lip liner and some clear gloss. I love that. It's super cute for any occasion. So college students, girl, go to your local beauty supply store and pick you up some clear lip gloss and a brown lip liner. Super cute. And you're not going to look like you tried it all because you really didn't. Another thing, while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and set my brows in place with this e.l.f. It's like a mascara, but it's for your brows and it's just clear. So I'm just going to make sure my brows are all going in the same direction throughout the day. You don't want them to move around. What else can I do? Oh, on the gloss. Clear gloss that I like to use for this is the Ruby. Oh, this is RK by Kiss. So I guess this is another Kiss product. Hydrating lip oil. This stuff is just a regular lip gloss. It's nothing special. So I just love the way that looks with my natural lip color. It's giving me life. My lashes should be about dry now. Sorry that I'm like rushing through these last little steps because my camera about to die. Oh, my glue is not that dry and I do not want to try to put it on before it's dry because it's going to mess everything up. So I knew you guys would want to see the final product, so I put on my lashes. I combed out my edges a little bit, honey. I really need to set them in place, but you know, for this video, this is what I have to do. So this is my simple everyday college makeup look. My go-to school, back to school makeup look is super simple, super easy, super affordable, and it's actually really quick, aside from the fact that I had talked to you guys through it. But I swear, once you actually start doing this routine, it becomes literally a routine and you could do it like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's super cute and natural and glowy and just pretty so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.